Hi, welcome to Irvine Pets and Company. I'm your host, Kathy Graves. This is Laurel Arnold, one of our longtime cat fundraising, many things volunteers. And this is a very, very special edition of Irvine Pets and Company today because we're here at Home for the Holidays. This is our 8th annual Home for the Holidays that we hold every year at the Irvine Animal Care Center. We have lots of rescue groups, we have animals from other county shelters, lots of vendors. It's a really fun event. You'll be seeing some of these groups and what they do, so please stay with us for the next 30 minutes.
The 8th annual Home for the Holidays event was held at the Irvine Animal Care Center on a sunny Sunday afternoon in December. Rescue organizations, local businesses, staff, and volunteers of the center worked together to create a community event that promoted adoptions of homeless pets in a festive and welcoming environment that young and old alike could enjoy. Hundreds of guests, some coming from miles and miles away, converged on the facility with anticipation and delight. A record number of vendors, rescue groups, and partner animal shelters set up holiday booths and provided visitors with information, pet-related products, and interactive displays. The event also serves as a major fundraiser for the shelter's nonprofit partner, the Irvine Pet Partnership, which had a variety of booths set up throughout the grounds, including a sumptuous bake sale.
Well, welcome to our bake sale. We have so many different wonderful volunteers who bake all these different goodies. And usually I handle pussycats, but today I'm handling yummy treats. We don't like to charge people. We really just ask that if you could make a donation, then you can take something. We've had some generous donations of $100 and just taking a cookie, or just a nice donation of $1 and taking a cookie. It all helps out our animals, and we really, really appreciate it.
Of course, the opportunity drawing table and the silent auction, which boasted hundreds of items for both people and pets, attracted hopeful participants all day long.
I just want the gray bed, the gray Tempur-Pedic bed. My dog would love it. It would match my house. I'm hoping to win.
And if you got hungry, no worries. Some of the most popular food trucks in the county were there to make sure that everyone stayed hydrated and well fed. Though the event was billed as a pet adoption extravaganza, pet lovers who just wanted to browse had plenty of good holiday shopping opportunities. Pet portrait artists, environmentally conscious pet product retailers, pet-themed gift bag sellers, and major sponsor KKGO Go Country Radio all made sure that every visitor left with a goodie of some kind. Holiday shopping has never been so rewarding and filled with joy. Most participating vendors come back year after year simply because the event leaves everyone with a happy heart. Irvine Veterinary Services sponsors an Ask the Vet booth, which has made an appearance at every Home for the Holidays since the very first year. This organization supports the shelter in a very special way. Sirena Lee from IVS explains.
My name is Sirena, and I'm here from Irvine Veterinary Services, and we're here raising money for the Irvine Shelter's Third Chance program. We come out here every year to the event to help get donations to fund that program through the shelter. The Third Chance program actually is a program where the shelter goes around to other county shelters and picks up pets that are on their last chance. They bring them back to the Irvine shelter to find forever homes. People that stop by the booth are definitely adopting pets today. I've seen a lot of pets going home, and they're stopping by to talk to our veterinarians about, usually prior to adoption, to see what the temperament of the breed is and how they get along with other pets, and they're commonly asking what those breed problems can be. So those are a lot of the questions that we get. We like to educate the clients and the people that come here as to what to do with their pet when they first get it. That is our mission statement. We help pets and people. So our job is to educate people on the proper way to care for their pet, a proper diet, vaccinations. We recommend spaying and neutering and microchipping, which we are doing here as well today for a low cost. And everything is a donation to the shelter's Third Chance program today. So we do try to educate everybody that comes by for diet, for flea prevention, for vaccinations, spaying and neutering, and general care.
As Sirena mentioned, many pets indeed were finding new homes. We caught up with one family that was right in the middle of an adoption.
The reason I came to this event today is because my girls love pets. And instead of going to a pet store to buy a pet, I'd like to adopt a pet that needs a home. I was surprised by how many shelters and rescues were here today. I didn't know there were so many pets that needed a home. What drew me to her was that she's so quiet and she seems very loving and sweet. She reminds me also of a pet that we've had in the past, a doggie that we had in the past. What I've done to prepare my daughters for this new adventure is explain to them the responsibilities of having a pet and that they'll need to help me with her in taking care of her.
Mommy!
Zoe, we're on camera.
What do you think we can call her?
We'll see. We're on camera though.
Snowball.
I'm hoping that the girls are going to have and we as a family are going to have a very close relationship with her and give her a wonderful home.
A wonderful home. In fact, the Home for the Holidays event typically finds forever homes for hundreds of pets every year. That's why shelters and rescues from all over Southern California bring their hopeful dogs, cats, rabbits, and birds to this very special event. After a quick break, we'll hear more from these shelters and rescues and their tales with happy endings.
At shelters, you'll discover healthy and loving animals just waiting to become a part of your family. Why wait? You can make a difference in the life of an animal. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person and adopt your new best friend today. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org.
Before the break, we mentioned how shelters and rescues from all over Southern California participate in Home for the Holidays because of the amazing results achieved. We caught up with Mitzy Barney from 4Life Rescue, who told us why Home for the Holidays is one of her must-do events each year.
We are an all-breed animal rescue. We save dogs and cats. Predominantly, we have many pit bulls. And we are here today to get our dogs adopted. We've been doing this event for about, I believe it's been about a year and a half. We've brought about 15 or 20 dogs here to find their forever home. And we love this event. It's a great event. People bring their own dogs. My very first foster ever got adopted at this event. So we are hoping to continue to come back. This is Brando down here, and he is a boxer pit bull. He's a great dog, a super lover. He loves to go on walks, nothing more, and he just loves everybody he meets. He needs a good leader that will make him feel comfortable, especially around dogs. He needs some continued socialization, and we believe that he could be with another dog in the home, maybe preferably a female. And if you're interested in meeting any of our dogs with 4Life Animal Rescue, you can find us on the internet at www.4, and that's a number 4, liferescue.org.
Oh, I had a German Shepherd all my life, so the purpose for me to come here is looking for German Shepherd, and I found one, the one I love. This dog was from Baldwin shelter. Everybody's caring for the dogs, and all the dogs are so lovely. I like to take them all. I'm glad that we adopted one more family here. And this holiday, all of my families and in-laws are coming over, so they will all enjoy this pet.
We are a rescue from downtown LA, and our name is Fur Baby Rescue. I've been here since it very first started. This is I think the 8th annual, right? I've done all 8. I was here in the very first one. We usually bring about 20 to 30 rescued animals, and we usually adopt them all at this event. This is a very successful event. 8 years we've been coming to it. It's probably the best event I've ever been at. These 3 kittens, 2 have been adopted, were actually rescued off the side of the street where somebody left them in the hot sun. And I just happened to be walking by and stopped and opened the box, which is crazy, I know. And inside the box was 5 little kittens. And they were almost dead. And here they are today. And 3 or 2 have already been adopted. And we're hoping to get the last 3 adopted.
The reason that we came to Home for the Holidays is that we have been supporting the Irvine Animal Shelter for several years with different various rescues. So we felt that this would be the appropriate first step for us to do our first adoption event is here in Irvine. Bichon Rescue of Orange County, Seniors for Seniors, is a new rescue here in Orange County. We have myself and my partner Michelle as co-founders. We have been working with Bichon Rescues cumulatively for over 12 years. We love the breed, but we saw that there was a gap in the support of senior dogs and senior adopters. So we felt that it was time for us to start a rescue to focus on the senior population versus just the general population. This is little Luke. Luke is from here, from the Irvine Animal Shelter. In September, we received a call from Irvine Animal Care asking us if we could help with a senior dog who was not doing well in the shelter. They felt he needed to go to a rescue. So as a new organization, he became our first rescue dog from a shelter, and he is now ready to go to his forever home.
What brings us to this event is we have connections to obviously the local shelters, and we've been doing this one for, I think it's twice a year, and we've been doing it for a couple years, and it's been successful for us, so we're back. Today we've brought 6 or 7 animals with us. There's a few steps to adopting a pet from our organization. The first is to fill out an application. Then we do a vet reference check. That's just to make sure that you have been a responsible owner with your previous animals. And then we do a home check to make sure that the environment is safe for the pet and that you seem to be a, nice, caring, responsible owner. And then it's a $200 adoption fee, and that includes them being spayed or neutered, up to date on shots, microchipped, and in good health. So our organization is different than a lot of other rescues in the sense that we were founded by a vet, and so we specialize in only taking in the sick or the injured, fixing them up, and then finding them a home. And so an example of that is a lot of our broken legs and pelvises that come to us are dogs that were hit by a car when they were astray out on the street, and then they're picked up by animal control. And shelters, they can't really, they don't have the funding for the medical that it takes to get the dogs back on their feet. So more often than not, they have to be euthanized. So we step in and we rescue them. Scotty, our little black Schnauzer Poodle mix, is an example of that. He came to us with a broken pelvis, and he's on the mend now and ready to be adopted.
Well, we incorporated in 2005 and became non-profit in 2006. And we do everything actually. We do trap, neuter, return. When we find kittens or tame cats that have been dumped, we take them into foster homes and look after, get them fixed, shots, vaccinated, microchipped, and then try to find them homes. we're trying to get homes for all our foster cats. So we come to all their events so that we can try to find homes. It's usually successful. We have a cat here called Houdini, whose owner died this week. He's 12 years old, and there was no one to look after him. It's the most beautiful cat, beautiful orange, long-haired cat. And here he is, trying to find a new home, because it's difficult at that age to find a new home. So we're hoping today will be that chance for him.
Every volunteer from every rescue organization we chatted with told us the same thing. This event was the place to find perfect families for homeless pets. We'll chat with a few more after a quick break and a song. So stay where you are, and we'll be right back with more sights and sounds from Home for the Holidays.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
This event to support the pet shelters, and it's an adoption event. We run a rescue. We've been in business volunteering for 25 years, and it's Old English Sheepdogs Southern California Rescue. And so we're here, we're meeting and greeting people. We've brought one of our rescue dogs with us so that anybody who's interested in Old English Sheepdog knows that that tiny bundle of fluff that they see looking so cute and lovely turns into this 90-pound bundle of fluff a few years later. Garth is a very easy dog to bring to places like this because he's very calm. He's a good ambassador for the breed, and he just loves people. So this is our first Christmas event that we've been here, and it's lovely.
This is Fast Friends Greyhound Adoption out of La Habra Heights, California. We get the greyhounds from the racetrack when they're done racing, and we put them in foster homes and teach them how to be a pet. There's a lot of misconceptions about the greyhounds, thinking they're very hyper and they need 2 acres to run all the time. And they're actually the most mellow dog you've ever met. They call them a 45-mile-an-hour couch potato. And people live in apartments with them. They don't need a big backyard. So we just educate about the breed. People don't know that, they don't know those things about the dogs. So we educate, and then they look on our website and they can call us, and we can help them pick a foster that we have in a foster home somewhere and introduce them, and they adopt them that way. It's a great event. There's lots of coverage here, lots of people. And we've done the one in the summer, and we come here in the winter.
All told, the 8th annual Home for the Holidays event at the Irvine Animal Care Center had over 2,500 attendees and participants, raised close to $25,000 for homeless pets, and best of all, found homes for nearly 300 companion animals. After one final message, and to wrap up this special program, we'll leave you with one of the most beloved classic holiday videos from the center. Enjoy!
If you're looking for a fun new friend,
what a day.
Shelters are the best places to find one.
You don't say!
There you'll discover healthy, happy, loving animals.
Nothing but the best.
Waiting to become a part of your family. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt.
We'll always be a best of friends.
To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org.
Live with a human for a while and you get to know a few things. Like, I know she's actually not a morning person. I know she does strange tricks for no treats. I know that water makes her howl like crazy. I even know how the floor stays so clean. She's quick. But the one thing I will never for the life of me know is how she gets so tiny and inside that box. Natalie, how do you get so tiny?
Well, that's a wrap for today's show, and we hope that you've enjoyed seeing just a few of the things that happen here at the Home for the Holidays event. If you missed this year's event, we have it every December, the first Sunday. We also have our big Super Pet adoption, which is the first Sunday in June. So we hope to see you here at the Irvine Animal Care Center for our special events and just to come over and visit with our animals. We'll see you next time on another regular edition of Irvine Pets and Company.
Don't forget, spay or neuter your pet.